I'm going to make a very honest and raw, real video for you men. Not only to understand perhaps the things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis that is not benefiting your life or, your relationships at all, whether it be past, present, future. These are going to be some truths that hopefully can awaken you into making some sort of change in your life that's not even for just women. I think we get it backwards when we feel like, oh, the title of today's video was what makes man unattractive. And I think that title is effective because it makes a person question just beyond their looks of what are they doing to make themselves unappealing. And unappealing is being unapologetic of your laziness. And I just started, okay? A man that is unattractive is a lazy man, has nothing to show for, has spent his entire early 20s partying, sleeping with bodies, watching too much porn, eating too much junk food, not allowing him to tend to a vision or something that motivates him in a way that actually creates disturbance in a mental level, disturbance of the brain being scared of disturbance and falling into things that perhaps make him feel better in his own despair. A lot of men are suffering in our society today. A lot of men are weak in our society today. Now, I'm saying this because I know the potential of what a man is, of what masculinity provides, not to his own life, to the world, but also to actually show for something. We all want to be seen. We all want to be heard. But a lot of people hide themselves because they don't allow their truth to penetrate beyond their habits or routines, what keeps them small. So a man who is lazy in the sense that he doesn't care for himself, like he takes a shower, he brushes his teeth, but that's the extent of how he takes care of himself, that's an issue. That's just a basic thing every human being should do is, cleanliness. And when a man is weak by his own habits, his own doing, he has nothing to blame but himself. So if you're a man right now and you're already triggered by this video, I'm really happy about that. And you should be too, because perhaps you're the type of man who has been lazy for far too long. When was the last time you said you were going to go to the gym? When was the last time you got motivated to eat clean? When was the last time you actually woke up to your alarm and had a game plan for your day and actually felt motivated to get shit done? Has there ever been a time you stayed committed to your word? That is unattractive to women. And it should be to yourself. Are you kidding me? If you cannot trust your word, how is anyone else going to want to trust you? And I don't care about your looks, honestly, right now. I'm not even going to target your looks. Because listen, there's unattractive men out there who get the women of their dreams. Why? Well, sure, maybe it's money. Maybe it's what they provide. But it's also because they had what it takes to be successful. Women want to be with a successful man. A woman wants to be with a go-getter man. A woman doesn't want to be with a couch potato, a person who doesn't have any motivations or goals. That is highly unattractive. A man without a vision, a man without a purpose, a man without a sense of self. How do you identify yourself? When you wake up in the mirror, are you horrified by who you see? Are you appalled by your own self-doing? Of you actually showing yourself that you don't care about yourself? Now, you can be overweight right now, but you're in the gym at 6 a.m. in the morning with a vision of who you're becoming. You're actually showing up and shaping yourself and cracking yourself and carving yourself in the man you envision in your mind. And that's using the power of your mind, but also not expecting things just to be handed to you on a silver platter because you said so. You will never develop the skills, the mindset, the mentality that the most successful men in the world have. Resiliency. Most successful men fail. A lot of successful men weren't born successful or attractive. Some were. I'm not saying, like, obviously there's a lot of different types of men out there, which is why I'm bringing it back into a state of mind that makes a man appalling to women. Really hard to be around. Really hard to take seriously. A man who doesn't take himself seriously. And that can show by hygiene, how he dresses, how he walks, how he talks, how he shows up in the world. Is he dominant or is he a doormat? A woman can catch on to this very quickly. So what are you doing right now that you know is highly unattractive to who you are? Because you can actually help yourself out and develop the courage, the strengths, the skill sets that will at least allow you to feel accomplished, that goes beyond just looks, because looks fade, and a woman doesn't necessarily just fall in love with a man's looks. That's not everything to a woman. Let me be very clear. Because you could be with a 10 out of 10 man, but if he's a doormat, if he has no life skills, no accomplishments, no visions, no goals, no aspirations in life, why would any woman want to be with that type of man? He's a doormat. He's a poster of his brain, of his mind, of his thoughts. Men are posers. And when you pose as the identity that is actually allowing you to feel like shit every day as a man, and you have that poster in your head every day of who you are, and that's equivalent to yesterday. Show up better than how you did yesterday on a day-to-day basis. What would that look like? What would you be doing? How would you be treating yourself? What would you have to cut out of your life in order for you to show up in a way that was far greater than last year? If nothing changes right now in your life, nothing's going to change next year. And that should scare you. So if you're unattractive, if people have called you unattractive, if you don't get attention from women, well, first and foremost, are you even putting yourself out there to even be seen by women? Because if you're at home and you're blaming women for not choosing you or not seeing you, it's because you're at home. You're looking at women on a screen. News alert, they don't care about whoever likes their photos. They don't see you. They see a like, and that makes them feel validated. And same goes for you. When a woman looks at you and sees you and is attracted to you, how does that make you feel? It's a booster for a man. Makes him feel good, seen, acknowledged, like he has purpose. But show yourself that you are attractive. And you're not even attractive in the sense of your looks. You're attractive in the sense of what you put out, you get back. You are magnetic. But if you're a magnet right now that has a bunch of shit attached to it, look into that first. The magnet attracts, but it also has the capability to repulse. So if the things that you're wanting right now aren't coming in, perhaps it's because your magnet has other shit attached to it. And take it off, whether it be the junk food, the porn, your insecurities that make you show up in a way that is not confident, but is awkward, shy, and hindered by a thought that creates a level of stagnancy in your life. Cut out the junk food. Go to the gym. Take care of yourself. Take your paychecks and invest like a couple $100s a month into yourself. Whether it be a coach, whether it be a fitness plan, whether it be a healthier food. And cut out the alcohol, the drugs, the women that you give money to validate who you are in your own pathetic patterns. And create the change that is necessary for you to actually be that attractive force. And I'm sorry if today's video was harsh, because I believe that we need it. I think people are way too weak. And sometimes the truth hurts. And I am saying this out of love because I don't like how, especially our younger generation, is really weak. They don't have the appropriate role models that show them what it means to have grit, what it means to be resilient, what it means to wake up in the morning with a game plan, instead of waking up and feeling way too comfortable. So get uncomfortable today. Do things that create a profound shift. And do not use your physical appearance as an excuse. Don't do it. And if you do it, it's your own damn fault, because there's unattractive men out there who have women around them. They have the skills, they have the mindset, they have the accomplishments, they have the self-belief in themselves that creates a magnetism towards them. They have humor, they have confidence, they have something to show. They're not hidden behind closed doors, waiting for a girl just to knock and appear out of thin air. It's not going to happen. So start showing up for yourself today. Start being the man that is inside the barriers you put up to keep you safe, and knock them down. Be the warrior and have that warrior mindset. You can change fast, and you can also create change fast, but you need to take action. And the men who don't take action are the ones who are the most miserable. So start showing up in a profound, impactful way, and you will see results in your life clear as day. So if you guys are wanting any further assistance with me, I do offer one-on-one coaching. So my email is down below. Please feel free to reach out to me. And if you guys like today's video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.